Let's bring in Virginia's Republican candidate for governor, Winsome Earle-Sears, is here now. Thank you very much for joining us. I believe you're joining us from your campaign bus.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And we're on the road. We're meeting all kinds of folks, and they're telling us they love what we're doing because we have the common sense ideas. They're telling us, keep it up.
Okay, can you imagine any world when it comes to this AG race we're watching? I'll dive deeper into the governor's race in just a moment. Can you imagine there's any world on that debate stage tonight where the first question isn't about this scandal? It isn't about these text messages, these controversial Jay Jones texts where he says, I will go to their funerals to piss on their graves. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert and the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. I mean, need I continue? Will this be the crux of the debate tonight?
I think if it upended that same issue where you have Jay Jones as asking for the murder of his political opponent and the murder of his 2 young children, if it upended our governor's race and put their nominee for governor, Abigail Spanberger, in an absolute quandary, well, the man who said it, now he has to defend it. I can't imagine what he would say. I just can't even imagine.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are some Democrats who are asked about it, and they appear to be doubling down on their support of Jay Jones. This is Tim Kaine yesterday.
The Republican gubernatorial candidate in Virginia has said some vile things, and we haven't called on her to drop out of the race. The voters are going to make this decision. The Jay Jones texts were abhorrent, and they are indefensible, but I also have known Jay Jones for 25 years, and I put that knowledge on a scale, and it weighs more than one really indefensible set of texts.
That's a direct reference to you, clearly. How do you respond?
I should start a website that says timkainelies.com, because he can't talk about whatever he says. I said that was so vile. He should talk about it. Here's the problem. They're obfuscating and they're trying to shift blame. They know that they have a very damaged attorney general nominee who advocated for murder. Tim Kaine, we're talking about murder. Nothing less than murder, sir. Have you nothing else to say but what somebody else has supposedly said? You know that he has done the wrong thing, Jay Jones, and unfortunately, Tim Kaine doesn't have any backbone either. I'm not surprised.
All right, I'm sure he'll hear that message loud and clear. This as we dive into the Virginia governor's race, where your Democrat opponent, Abigail Spanberger, still seems to be tying herself to the scandal-ridden Jay Jones. This is a T-shirt still out for their campaign, tying both names there. Perhaps that's why former President Obama has stepped in to now endorse Spanberger. This is a new ad. Watch.
In Congress, Abigail held Republicans accountable and fought to protect voting rights and abortion rights. Virginia, Abigail Spanberger is the best choice for governor. Vote for her on November 4th.
Well, he certainly didn't tie himself to Jones. Perhaps this is an effort to distance her from him.
Yeah, it's interesting. And look, this is my shock face, Sandra, that a Democrat governor endorsed a Democrat who's running for governor. President, Obama endorsed her. I'm not shocked at all. The question is, did he endorse Jay Jones? No, he did not. And by the way, doesn't he think, Obama, don't you think that Abigail should talk to her opponent, to Jay Jones, and say you need to get out of the race? Don't you think that needs to happen? You know, look, he wanted and advocated for somebody else last year, and it didn't work out. It's not going to work out now because my opponent, Abigail, does not have the answers for the people of Virginia, where she's going to keep their taxes low. She's going to keep us safe because she's not going to get rid of the qualified immunity for our policemen, our law enforcement. And she's not going to be able to create jobs. And she's not going to keep our young girls safe in school as well.
Well, we appreciate you joining us from your campaign bus. We'll certainly be watching that debate tonight as we get closer to seeing what happens here. Appreciate you joining us, Lieutenant Governor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.